Alright, so this is my Tumblr accent challenge that I'm going to be doing. Yeah, so let's get started. My name or URL? Well, my name is Lily. Sometimes I go by Adalyn online when I don't want people to know my real name. But usually I end up telling them my name is really Lily eventually. And my URL is Flight of the Mockingjays, one word, .tumblr.com. It's flightofthemockingjay.tumblr.com, and Flight of the Mockingjays is one word. It's a Hunger Games reference for those of you who don't read the Hunger Games. Where am I from? I'm from China. But I lived most of my childhood in New York, and right now I'm living in Lexington, Kentucky. Read the list of words. Alright. Aunt, roof, root, wash, oil, theater, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, sure, data, ruin, crown, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, avenue, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, pajamas, court, naturally, aluminum, gift, doorknob, envelope, drawing, tomato, probably, dog, February, syrup, leisure, about, process, status, organization, orange, talk, mobile, idea, dynasty, renaissance, patronize, breakfast, draw, horror, and herbs. Yeah, that was it. And I don't really know what the meaning of that was. Yeah, I guess just so you can hear my accent. Anyway, moving on. What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? TPing. Or toilet papering. I've never done it, but that's what it's called, I think. What's a bubbly carbonated drink called? That is, soda. Or pop, but I call it soda. What do you call gym shoes? Well, I switch back and forth between sneakers and tennis shoes. It just depends on what I feel like calling it. What do you call your grandparents? I call my mom's parents my ma and papa, and I call my dad's parents ma and pa. What do you call a weird contraption you use at a supermarket? A shopping cart or a cart. What do you change the TV channel with? A remote. Do you think you have an accent? Well, I don't think I do because I hear myself talk every day. But you probably do if you're not around me or if you're not from around here or, yeah. Would you rather be a wizard or a vampire? Wizard, definitely. Harry Potter over Twilight. I'm sorry I had to bring that up, but Twilight ruined vampires for me even though I wasn't really a fan of them before it. But of course it has to be Harry Potter since I'm a huge fan. And I'm not even going to go into that or else I'm going to start sobbing. Do you know anyone on Tumblr in real life? Yes, I do. I know Emma, and her URL, it's tulips. I know it has tulips in it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to put a little thingy in here in the video. I forget what it's called. And I'll link her Tumblr, and because I don't remember it, I'll go look it up after this, I promise. I'm sorry, Emma. I forgot it earlier tonight, too. I had to text her to see what it was. And then I also know Megan, and hers is rebellious-tendencies.tumblr.com. I'll also link that, even though I just told you that, just because I know some of you lazy people won't go look them up. And they're pretty awesome, so you should. And then, I don't really know them in real life. Like, I don't see them every day, but I know Hannah, and other people that I don't remember right now. I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah. I'm sorry. You know who you are. And I doubt many people are going to watch this video, and you might not even watch it, so, yeah. What's the bug that when you touch it, it curls into a ball? It's a roly-poly. I know that's not the scientific name or anything, but that's what I call it. What do you say to address a group of people? Hey, hi, hey everyone, hello. I don't know, it depends on the size and what people. What do you call a spider with an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs? A daddy long leg, and they are gross because when you cut off their legs, the legs keep moving, and oh, it's so gross. Moving on. What do you call it when the rain falls with the sun shining? Oh, rain? Is there a word for that? Rain with sunshine? Rain with clear skies? I don't know. Chips or crisps? Chips, definitely. Jam or jelly? Jelly. I call it jelly, and I know there's actually a real difference between it. But I just call everything jelly. I don't know why. I just do. Rubbish or trash? I say trash or garbage. Elevator or lift? I say elevator. I don't think I've ever said lift in my entire life. Pants or trousers? Pants, definitely. Taxi or cab? I say both. Taxi or cab, it just depends. Mobile or cell phone? Well, I usually just say phone because, like, when I say phone, I'm referring to cell phone. And then when I want to refer to home phone, I just say, like, home phone or what's your home phone number, you know? Yeah. And then read a passage from a book of your choosing. The book of my choosing is Dash and Lily's Book of Dares. And it's by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan, and I probably just slaughtered their names. But yeah, they're the same people who wrote Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. I didn't actually read that one, but I saw the movie and it was pretty good. And don't hate on me for just seeing the movie. I hate when people do that, but you know, I mean, the movie was good, but it wasn't enough to inspire me to read the books. But yeah, I'm actually going to read two passages because they sort of go together. The first one isn't too terribly long, but this is what Lily writes to Dash, and it's not just a coincidence that her name's Lily and my name's Lily, because that's kind of the reason I chose this book, but I also thought it sounded like a really good plot. But this is what Lily writes to Dash. This is only part of her letter because her letter's really long this time, so I'm going to read the end part of it. Okay. Prayer or not, I want to believe that, despite all evidence to the contrary, it is possible for anyone to find that one special person. That person to spend Christmas with, or grow old with, or just take a nice, silly walk in the Central Park with. Someone who wouldn't judge another for prepositions they dangle, or their run-on sentences, and who, in turn, wouldn't be judged for their snobbery of their language etymology inclinations. Belief. That's what I want for Christmas. Look it up. Maybe there's more meaning there than I understand. Maybe you could explain it to me. Yeah, that was the end of her letter. And then this is Dash's reply, and this is his whole reply because I love it. It's one of my favorite quotes of all time. Here we go. It's not going to be explained to you in a prayer, and I'm not going to be able to explain it to you. Not just because I'm as ignorant and hopeful and selectively blind as the next guy, but because I don't think meaning is something that can be explained. You have to understand it on your own. It's like when you're starting to read. First, you learn the letters. Then, once you know what sounds the letters make, you use them to sound out words. You know that C-A-T leads to cat, and D-O-G leads to dog. But then you have to make that extra leap to understand that the word, the sound, the cat is connected to an actual cat, and that dog is connected to an actual dog. It's that leap, that understanding, that leads to meaning. And a lot of the time in life, we're still just sounding things out. We know the sentences and how to say them. We know the ideas and how to present them. We know the prayers and which words to say in what order. But that's only spelling. I don't mean this to sound hopeless. Because in the same way that a kid can realize that C-A-T means, I think we can find the truths that live behind our words. I wish I could remember the moment when I was a kid and I discovered that the letters linked into words, and that the words linked to real things. What a revelation that must have been. We don't have the words for it, since we hadn't yet learned the words. It must have been astonishing to be given the key to the kingdom and see it turn in our hands so easily. Yeah, that's the end of that passage. One of my favorite passages. I just love the message, and I wish I was the one to write that, but I wasn't, but I still love it. Okay, next, moving on. Say one tongue twister of your choosing. Irish wristwatch. Believe it or not, that's actually really hard to say. I mean, if you say it like 5 times in a row really fast, I can't do it. And then last thing, end this video with any 3 words of your choosing. I didn't really think of this ahead of time. I don't know what to say. So I'm just going to be really cheesy and say that life is good.